everyone, this is Doris with Rich in Love Fashion, and on this week's episode of Dose of Doris, we're going to be talking about karmic relationships. So let's get right into it. So what is a karmic relationship? So throughout this video, I'm going to be considering it and calling it a karmic union, because a karmic union can be a relationship, a partnership, or friendship. It's just karmic. You'll learn here in a second what it's all about. So these karmic unions, it's to bring the light to issues of unfinished business in this lifetime, in this 3D, that need to be corrected. The cycles that need to be closed, the lessons that need to be learned, and the bad behavioral patterns that need to just stop. That's what a karmic's all about. So these karmic individuals or karmic unions are created for you to learn this. Some are positive, some are negative, some are romantic, others are non-sexual. But no matter what, when you're in this karmic cycle, you are in this cycle until you learn the lesson. It's kind of like the fine line, the fine print of the contract here, that until you learn the lesson, you're in it. Somehow we signed ourselves up for this. I don't even know. I signed myself up, but you know what? It was actually the best thing that ever happened to me. My karmic that came to me taught me my biggest lesson. So these karmic unions are a mirror. They're essentially this mirror that reflect all of the stuff, the traumas, the issues, the things that we need to work out. So these karmics are meant to help us become the better version of ourselves, to create greatness for us, to help us elevate us to the next level. So karmic can be a positive thing if we just go through the cycle quickly and we don't stay on it for years, like myself. So what are the three elements of a karmic? So if you feel like you might be in a karmic, these are the three things you might want to start thinking about. Obviously, if you have any work to be done, you might be in a karmic. So number one is passion. If there's a lot of passion between you and this person, yeah. Number two, betrayal. If someone did someone dirty, yeah, that's a tell-all sign right there. And then last, forgiveness. After, the betrayal happens, you have to forgive. And then you have to reflect on the lessons that were taught to you, that were provided for you to learn from. So as I mentioned in last week's video about tower moments, sometimes we continue to go back. We go backwards to these karmics when we're supposed to end the cycle and move on. So that's when the universe comes in with the tower moment and says, enough is enough. In my situation, it happened so quickly, I didn't have no time to think. I just had to close that contract up quickly and start going into the healing process and start going, oh, that's what I need to learn. That's what I need to do. And just trust in a higher source that all was well. And before, like I've mentioned this before to you guys several times, when this was all happening to me, I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, everything is happening for you, not to you. So this tower moment happened for me. I had to close the cycle out at this time. I had several outs before that, but I just kept on reopening that karmic. So this was the universe with the tower moment, the universe coming in and stopping it, because this was the time that I had to reflect. It was time for me to go to the next level. There was no more stopping it. I am destined to go to the next level. So like I said before, sometimes tower moments aren't bad. Sometimes they're good. At the time they feel bad, but they're actually helping you. Really everything in life's helping you, from the karmics and the tower moments. You just have to see the blessing from it. So I've learned everything that I needed to learn from my karmic, and I'm forever grateful that my karmic came into my life. I know that sounds crazy, but I am forever grateful, because without him coming into my life, I would have never learned the biggest lesson. The biggest aha moment in my life came through this karmic. Now I've been doing so much healing, and I just feel like I am just on my way to a new level. So I'm forever grateful for that experience, no matter how painful it felt while I was in the cycle. There's only happiness and greatness ahead of me, and abundance. So I'm kind of curious, have you guys ever been in a karmic relationship or partnership or have experienced anything like that? I would love to hear about it. So please leave a comment below. And as always, thank you for watching this week's episode of 𝒟𝑜𝓈𝑒. Additional information can always be found by visiting richandlovefashion.com. Please support the channel by sharing, subscribing, and clicking that bell. And until we meet next time, remember to always stay glamorous.